Hi, congratulations on your new RV. We're really excited for you. Please make sure before you're signing that you bring the following items with you. If you're a cash buyer, please make sure that you bring a cashier's check, no personal checks at time of signing, or you may bring actual cash. If you're a finance customer, please make sure that you bring proof of insurance listing your specific lien holder. If you need that information, please call us ahead of time. Also, make sure that you bring all valid driver's license of all persons that will be listed on the title. If you have a trade that you're trading in with us, please make sure that you bring your 10-day payoff as well as your title and all persons who will be listed on the title of that trade. Arrive 30 minutes early before your appointment time so we can properly inspect your unit, and also make sure that you have the fridge on and running prior to arrival. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 810-686-0710. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Hello, this is Mike with TradeWinds RV Center, here to congratulate you on your purchase of your Sanibel 3601 fifth wheel. I'm here to walk you around it, show you how to use a few things, get the best out of your camping experience. Let's talk about arriving at the campsite. Our hitch man is going to go over unhooking your hitch. Once your hitch is unhooked, first thing you want to do is level your unit. So inside your off campsite storage, docking station, and up here your auto leveling system. Simply turn it on. It says not level. You would just hit auto level and everything will come down and level the entire unit. Now, should you be on unlevel ground, you need to bring down ones individually. Like right now it's saying bring these two down, they're not level. You can do them individually. So once you get unit level, first thing we're going to do is hook up our power and water. So you do have 50 amp service here. Along with your convenience pack is a 50 to 30 ampage reducer for plugging into most parks. If you ever need to plug in any 110, there's a 110, 30 to 110 adapter that comes with it as well. Besides your power, we're going to hook up our water. First and foremost, water pressure regulator. Always hook up this water pressure regulator when putting any fluid into your unit. It's going to reduce the water pressure to 40 to 50 psi, protecting the lines in your unit. Hook it up to your city water connect. Hook up your hose, but before you turn on your hose, we're going to go to your hot water heater. On your campsite is going to be your hot water heater. All we're going to be doing at this point is making sure to return our drain plug. Inch and eighth socket, put that back in. Then you can turn on your water. Once your water's been on for a little while, you're going to pull on this pressure release valve. It's going to release air out of the lines until you get a nice steady flow of water. Then you know your hot water heater is full and can be lit from indoors. Now, should you be going dry docking and you don't have a city water connect, you're simply going to go into the same docking station and fill up the left side. That's your potable water. Non-pressurized, so when using your potable water is when you're going to want to turn on your water pump inside. So we got our water and electricity hooked up. I'm going to show you a few other things on the outside before going inside and deploying your slides. Here's a battery disconnect. That'll come in important later when I talk about your carbon monoxide detector, cable and satellite hookups, hot water bypass valve, which you can bypass so that you can put in your winterizing, cable hookup, winterizing system, black tank flush. We'll talk about that when dumping our black tanks. You also have an outdoor shower here, and low point drains conveniently up here instead of underneath your unit to drain when you're leaving the campsite. Over here is your gray shower, your black toilet, and your gray sink valves. We'll talk about them when leaving the campsite. You also have a light and a 110 out here. Furnace heat release, so if you're running your furnace, you're clear of this, it'll stay rather warm. Your power. That is a vent for the back of your microwave. Push your stabilizing jacks. Around the back of your unit, you have your ladder to go up and check your seams, caulk as needed. Come around to the front side here, your campsite. Not too much to talk about over here, except your awning and LED lights, your outdoor speakers, your hot water heater, huge indoor storage with tie downs. Right here you also have a stereo sound system and a hookup for a television along with cable and 110. Your battery connect and your fluids for your automatic leveling system. All storage up front. And then coming around to the front off campsite is your propane. With the regulator, simply turn this to the tank that you wish to be using. And it about covers everything on the outside. Let's go take a look on the inside. So the first thing I want you to notice as you come into the unit, as with every unit, is your fire extinguisher. Make sure that everyone's camping with you knows that the fire extinguisher is by the entry doorway. Come around the corner, here's our control panel. We're going to go to the top. These are going to be your lights. Exterior lights, fan and vent right here. You can open and turn on. Here's your slide rooms. We're going to start with the one on the left. It's all going to be hydraulic, so all these are going to run together. One may run out with the other one. They may run together. One may stop. It's just all part of the hydraulic system. Make sure that everything's clear outside. You're not going to, nothing's going to hinder anything from stopping these slides from going out. You'll see as this one stops, the other one will automatically start going out now. Once you get that slide out, come down to the bottom. This is going to be your bedroom slide, or wardrobe slide actually. And bring that whole side out. Talk about some more things on your control panel here. Here's your awning, extend and retract. There's where you turn on your hot water heater. It's hooked up to electricity, and there's for tank. So these are your tank heaters, excuse me. This is your inverter controller. This is where you turn on your hot water heater if hooked up to electricity. Here's where you turn it on if you're hooked up to gas. Below that, your slide control. Here's where you check your tanks. And here's where you turn on your water pump if using potable water. Coming down below is your 12 volt carbon monoxide detector. The reason I mention this 12 volt is because it's always running off your battery. So if you're going to be gone for the day and you're not hooked up to electricity, go ahead and use that battery disconnect to keep this from running your battery down. To the right of that on the same wall is an access panel to your fuse box and breaker box. Looks like you got a ton of 15s, a 30, a couple 25s. I highly recommend having a handful of those with you when you go camping. So accent lighting. 110 next to your island here. Coming over to your stove real quickly, you do have electric spark. So simply turn this to light, hit your spark, and there's your flames. This metal top makes an excellent backsplash. Keep everything off your wall. Self-explanatory microwave. Big electric fridge. All your controls are up here. Freezer and fridge. Set at the desired temperatures. Fireplace. One thing I want to mention about fireplace is they're not just for looks anymore. This will really kick out some heat. So if you're plugged in somewhere, instead of using your electricity, instead of using your gas, use their electricity, and this will kick out some heat and get it rather warm in here in no time. CD player, television. On your television, I want to mention, when you get to the campsite, before you start scanning for channels, your digital channels, press this and make sure that green button's on. That's a digital channel enhancer. It's going to allow you to pick up more local channels from where you're at. Everything else pretty self-explanatory. Show you how your couch turns into a bed here. High bed. process. Underneath your island, here's your vacuum system. It runs rather good. I believe these are parachute pull recliners. Yeah, I call it parachute pull because it's almost like a parachute pull down here. Pull up on it, and your chair will recline into a full chaise. With storage here. Lighting up here, individual on both sides. Covers all the important things out here. Let's go up into your bedroom. In the hallway here where the light is your thermostat. Simply turn it on. Go to each zone. You can change it from auto to furnace to fan to off. Dual zoned. Coming into your bathroom. One thing I want to mention in here, you have a light and a fan. Oh, extra light. Hand crank open fan. GFI 110 reset here. Keep an eye on your plumbing. Maintain your plumbing like you would at home. Underneath the sink and behind the toilet. Darken your bedroom. Just come in here, turn some lights on. This is a temperature reader, so this is just a guide for your thermostat. If you see these around the unit, all I was doing is reading the temperature in the room. Not much more to talk about in the bedroom, other than your washer and dryer. It's all hooked up, ready to go. This is your TV antenna. Crank to the left to bring it down during travel. All the way to the right to bring it up when you arrive. That about covers everything on the outside and the inside. In the ceiling here, I'm going to find your smoke alarm. There it is. You do have a ceiling fan. Alright, so let's act like we're leaving the campsite. So before you close your slides, you're going to want to make sure that everything is out of the way. Nothing's going to hinder these slides from coming in. All doors and drawers are closed. Everything's secure. Bedroom as well. I'm going to go through and shut off all the lights and close these slides up. Now I'm bringing some slides in, starting with the bedroom. Once that's all the way in, we're going to go ahead and do the same out here. Come up here. Slide room in. And that's going to bring both of these in. So we come out of our unit, fold the stairs up, lift and turn this handle, lock and deadbolt your door. You don't want the horror story of your door coming open while you're traveling down the road. We're going to come here and we're going to pull our hot water heater. You can bleed the lines out first, pull that and drain it. Come around to the off camp side. And inside here we're going to open up our two low point drains. That's just going to drain the water out of here. It can be clean water. Or it will be clean water, so you don't have to worry about it. You can do it at the campsite. Unhook your power. Come to your auto leveling system. Turn it on. And hit retract, and it's going to retract all of them. Auto leveling's up. We're going to head up to the campsite, dump station. Once we arrive at the dump station, you're going to take your sewage hose and come out here to your sewage outlet. Take the sewage hose, come in your convenience pack, hook it up, and you're going to come back up here to your docking station. And here to the left, you're going to pull your black tank, or to your right. You pull your black tank. After it sounds like your black tank's no longer running, you take your water pressure regulator again, and you're going to hook it up to your black tank flush. Hook this on here, hook the hose up at the dump station and run that for about 5 minutes. That's going to wash all the nastiness out of your sewage hose with your black tank open. So after about 5 minutes, unhook your water, close your black tank. Go ahead and pour your gray. Once that's done, close it. Pull this gray. Once that's done, close it. Close your sink and shower waters. It's going to be clean the water. It's going to clean your sewage hose up. Store that in a convenient sanitary place. Again, we thank you for your purchase. We hope you enjoy this trailer for many years to come. Happy camping.